Thank you for my honesty, your name in the Bennett. Been a hell of a ride, but I'm in it. Birth of a queen's the death of a sinner. Gonna be good, but just give me a minute. No one to go when I'm back at the wheel. No one but me, cause the fuck how I feel. So I'm gonna drive till I find a good meal. And maybe we could talk for real. I'm on the road to heaven knows where. I'm feeling okay, yeah. I'm feeling okay. I'm up for air, got the wind in my hair. Nothing is bringing me down, nothing is bringing me down no more. So how about you, me, play musical chairs, one of my favorite games, especially now you know how to try to place you walk around in shoes you don't fit for a change. There is no way for you to win this race, cause you turn, you shut in. I've done it all. I've only learned a bit, but it gets boring, doesn't it? Because you go, that's not related to Coke Buddy Rich. Playing in italics, is it? Just to do it. Okay, you might be, but improvise, new. That's why the freestyle's impressive when you watch some freestyle. But live a half happy day, moonlight today. It's not from. I could do. Well, I can't be bothered, but I could do that, and then I could also do free men is my life. It's not for sale. No full of it. I could do. No hesitation, the world of frustration, because we're faced to grow by a sports situation. I keep my brain on the game and stay headstrong. These motherfuckers wanna kill me while I sleep. Every day is just a struggle, petty thugging on the streets. I was born and raised hell, nigga from the ghetto. Getting dressed up, ready to bust down on the scene instead of mugging me. I love that. I'm getting dressed up, ready to bust down on the scene instead of mugging me. Until they kill me, I've been living this life. I know you feel me. Nation to nation, all the world must come together, facing problems that we see. Somehow we can work it out. I asked my neighbor for a favor. She said later, what has come of all the people I've really lost love of what this about. I finally found my peace and no one seems to let me be. Finally, but prophets crying, do what are the possibilities? I told my brother that be promised time here for me, but if it did like it today, go with it down. We'll take it over. This is my mission to see you through. Don't point your finger, not dangerous. This is my plan. You one of us, I'm sending out a major love. This is my message to them. The planets are lining up, they're bringing brighter days. And we're on the line, waiting for them. Yeah. Red Camaros outside, they stand worshiping you like a god, like a goddess. Somehow you remain modest, flesh pull, pop, paparazzi goes wild. With amazing grace, you walk and smile. The answer to your beck and call. After all, flawless. You're overqualified for position. Your dreams see fruition. Your class on a high plane. Everyone wants to know your name. I guess that's how I'm. There's no way I'm ever going to be a rapper, right? But you get what I mean. I think that's probably how they start, innit? Let's put that up. I'd see that when he starts off and he does, like he listens to Tupac and listens to all the albums, and then he probably does it, practices it, and then starts and listens to a few others, and then he gets his own style. And he has a shot at writing his own, but like the Eminem thing, Oh, I was big into him, and then you emulate that style, and it's just when you attempt something, you realise how shit you are. But don't compare yourself to Eminem couldn't do 8 double century rides in lockdown, so I've got better cardio than Eminem, so I beat you. It's like top trumps, innit? Do you know what I mean? I bet I'm better. So there you go. I'm better than Eminem because he's a top rapper, right? I'm a top cyclist, and I can rap a little bit. He can only rap. He can rap, but he can't do top trumps, right? I would beat him because he can rap really well. But cycling, he wouldn't be as good as me as I am a rapper, you see, so I beat Eminem. See how that flawless logic. It's a bit like what Ali said about like white people. They speak 3 languages or 4 languages or whatever. We can't even speak English good. That kind of thing, you know what I mean? So practice. Never be afraid to suck at something new. Always, the artist, his job is to be courageous and not be scared to make mistakes. So I think I've done the speaking in tongues, I've done the stream of consciousness, I've done the comedy, I've done the singing, I've done the rapping. I'm multi-talented. So I think, to quote Steve Lukather, that's to be applauded, trying different things. And why are you doing it? Well, it's transferable skills, isn't it? Because it's like, if I'm a better rapper, then it helps with the mind clarity and the focus and the mini tantrum and the clarity and the meditate. It's all that type of thing, isn't it, to help us get in the zone so we can kick arse doing that. So that was a little recap. That was quite good how I extended my lead on the Call to Craig segment. Okay, it wasn't very well subscribed, only 80, but let's just analyse or just think about what we're doing. The Mute Hill climb, we're currently 19th. We're literally not even a stone's throw within the top 10. We're pretty much on the top 10, because if you were to look and analyse it a bit more, placing number 10 to 19, they're all equal or a second, so I'm pretty much 10th already. So all I need to get is 30 seconds. Okay, it's a short climb. The guy is in first place is 3:30. So to get that, I've got to get 30 seconds off. But I think we could do it, because for anyone that was paying attention this morning, the weight's down to 11.2, but it would be 11.1 really, but I was holding the mobile phone, you know, so that's obviously half a pound, isn't it? So I think we're looking for, it's power to weight, isn't it? So we're 10-10. 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10 10. Is this cheese? Is this cheesy? You know, if you just, so if I get down to 10 10 and I didn't take the rucksack, like a day like today would be perfect. Well, maybe no, it's when you get past 25 degrees, it's a bit gets a bit stifling. Up to 25 is a good temperature for me on the bike. Over that, it's quite stifling and oppressive, especially if it's kind of clammy, you know, or whatever the expression is. So I think if we try that Mute Hill climb again on a kind of 24, 25 degree day, or even just even if it's a still day or with a nice little tailwind, just to help us along there, I think we should do okay. Again, not taking any, don't, you know, it's all about weight. So if we've brought the body weight down and we've got a nice weight and we're nicely rested and we can feel it, oh yeah, we're on for this, right? Then what we would do is we wouldn't take a rucksack, so we just take a couple of inner tubes and a pump and tire levers, and that's it, nothing else. And then you're carrying less weight, and obviously the good bike and everything else, you know. You don't want to get crazy with let's talk about the weight weenies, so to speak. They get crazy with trying to reduce the weight to even like, oh, this, you know, quick release skewer weighs 5-10 grams less than the other one, and all that ridiculous. Okay, it all adds up, but I mean, that's taken it to a ridiculous level. You know, carbon seat post, carbon handlebars, and carbon saddle, if you please. That's taking it to the extreme. But and of course, if it's a hot day, a warm day, you won't need to have a base layer on really. So it's all, you know, you'd be able to save weight, you know, that way. Oh, look at all the cyclists around. Oh, it was me. I did it single-handedly. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a local cycling influencer. I was watching Iron in the Soul channel this morning. He was talking about, be careful, you know, the giant slayers must be ready for the aftermath. And I kind of related that to my own thing, obviously, because I've slayed the dragon multiple times in multiple areas, and like Muhammad Ali, he came back with his Olympic gold medal and threw it in the Hudson River because he was still an N-word, wasn't he? In other words, close family notably, and certain shady people in sucky society are sort of pulling you down and they're not appreciating your efforts. So, you know, but I think he was more talking on it in the sense that you feel differently and oh, fucking hell, I've achieved that. What do I do next? How do I get to the next? How do I assimilate everything I've learned and keep going, even though I've done that thing and still managed to, you know, I've got a new perspective. How do I keep going? And because life is movement, isn't it? And how do we move on with the new way that we feel and still able to use some of the the knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and everything else that we've accumulated to be able to achieve. There's a certain, there's a certain element of keep doing what you're doing. There's a constancy. You don't reinvent the wheel, sort of thing. You keep doing what you're doing, but do it better. But then there are other elements that you want to change. So you don't want to change too much, to quote Smashing Pumpkins, do you? The more you change, the less you feel. You want to change a little bit, but you don't want to, that kind of thing.